Hi, I'm Paul Bryant with South Coast Yachts, and my colleague Scott just did a walkthrough video on the outside of this Beneteau GT49. So for those of you who are more interested in the technical areas, like the engine room and the props, we're going to do a couple of extra videos. So some of the things I'm going to point out are the equipment down here, and then some of the reasons we really like the way Beneteau does their engine rooms. Everything is very well thought out. So one of the things that you'll notice immediately when you come down is as you lift the hatch, the light turns on down here. So you don't have to fumble in the dark for a light switch. The lights are immediately on. Also at the base of this ladder, you have all the things that need to be checked right away when you come into the engine room. You have your generator C strainer right here with the through-hole valve. You got your generator fuel filter, battery switches, and then all your breakers, 110 and 120 volt breakers, your 12 volt breakers for the anchor windlasses, dinghy lifts, that kind of thing. The generator on this boat is a 13 kW Onan generator, and they've put a water separator on the exhaust so you don't hear that noisy exhaust, or your neighbors don't hear the noisy exhaust sound of that water splashing in the water that really bothers your neighbors at anchor. Moving back, we have a Glendenning system that handles your shore power cord. For any of those of you who have dragged a 50 amp shore power cord around, you'll know how valuable this system is. So it retracts and deploys your shore power cord with a flip of a switch. I'm going to take the camera here and just look back. In this back corner on the starboard side is your chilled water air conditioning system. Really nice big boat system. And then moving inboard, you have your Volvo IPS drives. These are the big motors that control those pods outside, or the IPS drives, and moves them around. You can see all the hydraulics back there for the swim platform that raises and lowers, and the exhausts for the main engines, which exhaust out through the IPS drives. And then you've got these big beasts over here, these Volvo Penta IPS 600s right here, and your dipsticks, both easy to hand, C strainers right here, very easy to get to, and then your fuel tanks located port and starboard, one for each engine, and they've each got a Raycor style fuel filter water separator and an interconnect between the two tanks so you can equalize the tanks. It's a little bit tight to get over to that port side, so I'm going to turn the video off and start and show you some of the equipment that's located on that side. So I'm over on the port side of the engine room, and aft here we have the hydraulic system for the swim platform. It's got a manual override so you can manually pump that thing up or down. Your water heater, and then forward of that is your holding tank, or your vacuum pump for your holding tank. This is for the Dometic freshwater vacuum flush system, and all the plumbing for that. We have a big fire suppression system here, and then isolation transformer for the AC that comes into the boat so that it's completely isolated from the rest of the dock. So we're back on the starboard side of the engine room, and some of the things I want to point out is just the quality of the installation of the equipment in this engine room. As you can see, everything is zip tied very neatly. All the hose clamps are correctly installed with little plastic lugs on the end so you don't cut yourself. Everything nicely secured, lots of strain relief on everything. Everything done in a very seaman-like fashion. Beneteau's been building boats for over 130 years, so they know how to do it properly. You can see all these 12 volt cables here. Everything's protected, covered by this acrylic cover here to prevent any drips on here, and everything very, very nicely done. We're always so impressed when we get inside these boats, and it's just a pleasure to work on them, especially for our service techs doing any work. So anyway, again, my name is Paul Bryant, and hope you enjoyed this video, and you can find more information and technical videos in the link in the description of this video down below. Thank you for watching.